World 11 without Xavi.
World 11 without Zidane.
Who's the GOAT? Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hello.
Today you are in for a treat with a lot of debates, a lot of controversies, a lot of hot topics, and it can be like a very good and greatest conversations and greatest debates, because we are going for the greatest players of all time in football's history, and we are making a 11 out of them. So there will be a lot of debates and surprising picks, and there will be a huge controversial talks and debates, and it's a very good video, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
You're going to have a blast.
Yeah,
and some honorable mentions too.
Yeah, and we'll be giving a lot of shout outs because we cannot pick one player, right? So anyways, we'll be getting started. So
Don't hate us if you know if your favorite player is not picked yet.
Like we may not be able to match it as perfectly as everyone wants, but
It's
we'll
our
try
opinion.
Our best. Yeah.
It's our opinion.
We'll try our best.
So we'll get started then. First thing, we'll choose the formation. So we'll be going with a 4-3-3 because that is like the world's greatest formation. So we want that. So we'll be picking back four, one center mid, one defensive mid, one attacking mid, and a front three of two wingers and a striker. So that will be our formation.
Guess.
Right. Yeah. I don't think so. We'll see.
Not striker. I mean, okay.
We'll
Let's
see.
move on.
But anyways, we'll start from the most underrated position in a team.
Yeah.
Which is the goalkeeper.
The king of defense.
Some people say goalkeeping is easy.
Go stand
They
and
don't
see
run.
the size of the post and the distance they shoot.
Yeah, and the jumps they make.
The saves and.
But let's start. Let's start. Like,
Okay.
who is the goalkeeper pick?
Who is going to start?
Okay, let me start then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going with a legend over here.
Okay.
I don't think I think a lot of modern players are good enough, but I don't think anyone is going to match the level Gigi Buffon set in the prime of his career.
Exactly.
And he is a World Cup winner, and he was such a I'm not going to say I have watched all his matches and all. I have seen several clips, and from the saves that he make, I was mesmerized. Like, I haven't seen that kind of saves in modern football like in recent times. So my argument is Gigi Buffon.
And that longevity he had of 28 years.
Yeah, man.
It's really shocking.
Yeah, so awesome.
Yeah.
So my legend would be Gigi Buffon.
So what about?
I'm also going with a legend here.
Okay.
The man whose name became an award. Like, it became an awardee name. I know that you have guessed the name till now. And that man, he has like 270 clean sheets. Can you just imagine 270 clean sheets?
Crazy.
Unto in that era. Yeah, around 70s.
Yeah.
That's
That was 70s or 50s, 60s?
63. I mean 60.
He was
around
60s to
70s.
70s.
Yeah.
And he is the only goalie to get in Ballon d'Or.
That speaks volumes.
He is the only goalkeeper who has the Ballon d'Or. And I am sure like you would have guessed the name.
You're going with Yashin.
Lev Yashin. And I was going to pick the same player.
Okay.
I'm picking Lev Yashin. But there is a surprising fact, very mind-blowing. The guy has 150 penalty saves.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is like very crazy.
150 penalty saves. Nobody can do that many saves. It's like he knows what the striker is
thinking,
and he knows which way to go.
It's
and
like he's one step ahead of striker.
I think the strikers would have been so scared of him actually. Like, to get a penalty is a dream for everyone.
No need to do like the modern crazy things people do, like intimidating the striker.
You don't need lasers, you don't need water bottles, nothing. Like, the minute the striker gets a penalty, normally they get happy. They want to celebrate.
It's like an easy way to score goal, and you will get a lot
when
of
Yashin is in goal, it's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
And he dominated. He was the one who began the new sweeping up position.
Yeah.
He was the first sweeper keeper who came out of the box, claimed the crosses and everything. So nobody was even close to him at that era. 20 years, 2 decades he dominated.
So we are comparing two players over here. Gigi Buffon and
Lev Yashin.
So my argument against Yashin would be his longevity. Buffon's longevity was like crazy.
28 years.
Yeah, Manuel Neuer, like people talk about Neuer now, but even compared to Neuer's longevity, I would say Buffon's longevity was crazy. And it's not like in the end of his career he dropped his performance and dropped out of the squad. It was his choice. It was his choice to drop out. And I agree that Yashin Zidane set the benchmark for what a goalkeeper can be.
Yeah.
But Buffon's era was so competitive compared to Yashin's era.
He has a World Cup also.
Yeah, he has a World Cup also. And think of the players in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, compare that with the previous eras. So, in that era, being a keeper like that, imagine being Thierry Henry's opposite team.
Yeah.
And he's the keeper for
It's
that.
it's very hard.
Yeah.
That
so,
era of
maybe
strikers.
because of that era, he didn't get the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
But I think he's in the same level. But because of longevity, I would pick Buffon over Yashin.
Yeah. Actually, your point
He's
gives
a
an
valid-
edge over
Yeah.
Yashin, right?
And
So I would,
we will agree on it.
I would go with
Okay.
Buffon.
Yeah.
But I want to give shout out to two major
Honorable
players.
Yeah.
mentions.
Manuel Neuer, Iker Casillas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Casillas.
Casillas
and
and Neuer.
Neuer changed the goalkeeper position,
Yeah.
man. He was, I have jumped out of my seats whenever I was seen him make saves. Like,
Yeah.
Real versus Madrid.
Yeah.
Even at this
now,
age,
yeah.
the guy is a beast. He comes out, he's not scared of anything. I haven't seen Neuer flinch also, even a bit, until today. I have been watching him for years now.
Yeah.
Comes out of the boxes. He dribbles. He goes near corners.
Exactly.
He goes and plays
And
around.
he goes in the next stop of the pitch when
Yeah.
they're taking corners without any fear.
That's
That's
so good.
Yeah.
And then the Spain captain, the Real Madrid captain,
Yeah.
Iker Casillas, guy is a
Beast.
beast.
End of story. Like,
Dominant
he was
beast.
such
one
a
word.
beast. Yeah.
Beast.
How
And-
many
Yeah.
World Cup appearances, World Cup wins,
UCL wins.
UCL
UCL
wins,
wins.
legend, commanding,
Yeah.
number of saves, clean sheets, one
Leadership.
versus one.
You
Top
know,
class.
I
Top
think,
class.
I
Top
think he
class.
even saved Messi's goals.
Goals, yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Casillas, who knows Messi?
Yeah.
Seriously.
That
But
we
shout
will
out
keep that to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Shout
for
out
now,
to those guys.
those two guys deserve.
Honorable
Yeah.
mentions.
But we are going for
Gigi Buffon.
Gigi Buffon. Gianluigi Buffon. Okay,
So,
now
are we going with CB or?
we are going for the fullbacks.
Fullbacks.
So we'll be going with the left back position first.
Mhm.
So this time I want to start.
Okay.
I am bringing in one of the very very power hitter have
I
ever
get
seen. You guys know.
Yeah.
The minute you talk about power, this guy comes to your mind.
Yeah.
Roberto Carlos.
Yeah.
Easily my pick for best
Left
left back
You
of all time.
You just took my point here.
Roberto Carlos, he has a World Cup, he has multiple Champions Leagues, he
Yeah.
has multiple titles, league titles.
and those
Very good
and those
crosser.
overhead passes.
Wow.
He
man.
changed the way left backs play.
Exactly.
Left back position
Even
revolution
Beckham,
raised
players
because
like
of him.
Beckham was learning a
Yeah.
lot.
His free kick against France.
Yeah.
Iconic, legendary moment ever.
And a meme going around like Roberto Carlos and David Beckham in the same team is like cheat code.
Exactly.
And there was
Don't even.
It was real.
Yeah, it
So
was
that
real.
was-
It happened.
They conquered.
Yeah.
this.
And that goal, like where Roberto Carlos passes to
Wow.
Beckham
Yeah.
and
my
he
God.
scores.
Yeah.
Man,
So basically, his deliveries, his athleticism, his runs, his power, the way he played that position, revolutionized it. World Cups, titles, everything.
Yeah.
The guy is the most complete left back I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's very scary.
Yeah. Your
So-
argument is also the same then.
yeah. I wanted to pick the same.
Okay.
Roberto
So,
Carlos. Yeah.
I would ask you one thing. Which national team is known for defending positions?
Defending positions.
I mean, when you say this team's name, people think, the defenders are scary there.
Italy.
Yes, Italy.
Yeah.
Right.
Because of
So-
a few
Yeah.
names.
So, what I am saying is, Roberto Carlos is such a great player. His free kicks are awesome. His attacking is fantastic. His dribbling, passing, everything is fantastic. But when it comes to defense, I think Paolo Maldini is miles ahead of him.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're in the same level also.
Yeah.
I'm saying
miles
Maldini's
ahead.
defense is
Yeah.
miles ahead. So in my team, when I'm building a FIFA's best 11, I will obviously keep the best attackers in the front, right?
Yeah.
So I don't need that attack power in my team. I want the defense. I want the perfect defense power in my team. So for that reason, I would pick Paolo Maldini over Roberto Carlos.
Maldini played only for 3 seasons as left back. He went to
Actually,
centre back.
I wanted to select Maldini in centre back, and he is one of the cleanest defender. And he has a quote like, if there is a ball to tackle, it was my mistake to let the ball. Yeah, it was a mistake, so we have to tackle it.
Mentality, not even close.
It's just ways ahead of the other thing.
It's the Italian.
Yeah,
and I think in both places, I think he performed the same. There was no difference.
Yeah.
So I can put him as my LB also over here because Roberto Carlos. Don't get me wrong, I love Carlos and he's an absolute legend. But I don't need that attack power over here. I want the perfect defense. I'm building the perfect defense because I already have the best attack.
See, I agree the player what he's mentioning, but the position what I wanted to suggest is centre back, as you mentioned. So my pick is also same, but for centre back.
But I have better centre backs than Maldini.
Yeah, that is a different argument. Yes. See, Maldini, I think he's better known for his left back position because there were multiple.
Have you seen those places where he plays around those corners and he just tackles? I don't know from where he jumps, where he lands, but he's so clean. The sweep he does and kicks the ball away. That too. We need that in the corners. To kill the wingers.
Exactly.
I would pick Maldini. Though Carlos is there, your point is valid. Like, I have way too much attacking power in this kind of 11. I need to focus on the defense. Don't get me wrong, Carlos is a great defender, but Maldini is way ahead. So I'll be picking Maldini, but you can put your points for him in the centre back conversation.
Yes.
You have made it clear you want there.
I just wanted.
We have chose Maldini for the left back.
But
now moving on to the other side of the pitch.
Right back.
I want to hear you guys first.
So
you can go first.
I will go with Cafu.
Oh my god. You selected my pick.
So let's like, he's the one. He was more dynamic and he played for Serie A. And
Serie A at that time was known for scary defenders.
Exactly. And
Italian
not just that, he played 3 World Cup finals and he won 2 on it. That's
like,
really,
if you are an attacker and he's standing there, you will not get scared.
Exactly.
And he never stopped running.
His
He was always up and down on the pitch.
You know, his miles covered in the pitch is the top 5% of all defenders in football history.
He's
this is a crazy stat.
He's very good. He's the captain of Brazil. So he is a dominant leader. He runs all around. He does attack and defense.
He was part of such a great Brazil squad at that time.
And winning 2 out of 3 World Cups is
crazy.
Winning 1 World Cup is a dream for
it's
people.
Really,
and this guy has 2, and the 2 in 3 countries.
3 continuous, exactly.
So legend, observer.
And as a captain also. That's
he's a leader.
To be a captain of such a big Brazil squad. Which is like the best international team.
Guys, if you are wondering, if you are comparing the current Brazil squad, like the historic, the legacy which Brazil had, it is because of these kind of people. So that's why they are always comparing with the legends.
You know why football is so crazy in Brazil? Like, it's because of people
like him.
And people they have more expectation if there is a player coming into the club from Brazil.
So we'll be picking Cafu, but I want to mention one player, right back, Dani Alves, man.
Very awesome.
Dani Alves, 43 senior titles. Very, very crucial part in Barcelona squad throughout the years. And
it's coming from him.
Though I hated Barcelona as a Real Madrid fan when I was growing up watching them, Dani Alves was always a problem. Let it be Ronaldo, let it be any winger, Bale, anyone.
It's not easy to get past.
It's hard. And I have seen time and time again, every manager has spoke like, if Dani Alves is there, we need to put him on. We cannot let him run. We cannot let him
be free.
So I remember a match where, do you know the story where Ronaldo became the striker?
before he was
So what happened was Mourinho was the manager.
Okay.
Ronaldo was until that point always a winger or a midfielder.
Yeah.
The reason he was put into striker, the reason we have witnessed such a great striker run was because of Dani Alves.
Okay.
If Ronaldo was put in left wing, he would have to cover Dani Alves, and Dani Alves was always running up and down the pitch, and Ronaldo would have not been able to do anything.
Okay.
This was Mourinho's thought. He has said this in an interview. So just to avoid Dani Alves, he put other player to cover Alves, and he pushed Ronaldo to striker because he was able to finish. That match, Madrid played very well, and Ronaldo scored. And that is when the striker version of Ronaldo started.
Until then, he was a complete
winger
and midfield.
So he was that scary that they had to take off Ronaldo and put him there and cause so much trouble. So yes, Kafu is our pick, but Dani Alves
honorable mention.
Very, very good player, man.
It's rare to see.
And he's very good, you know. How do you say? He's so good. You know, he's as a person, everything. Recently there was some, but he's very good. But
okay, now we're moving into the CBs. So you already made one pretty clear.
Yes.
What was the other one?
So your first pick is Maldini. Who is your second pick?
So I will say Beckenbauer.
Wow,
Frank Beckenbauer.
Two Ballon d'Or winner. 2 times Ballon d'Or winner. And 3 consecutive Champions League. Means before it was called European Cup. 3 consecutive. It's really a big deal.
People talk about Real Madrid's 3 consecutive Champions League runs. But since it was in that era, no one
it's not that much recognized. So
we're picking Maldini and Beckenbauer. Very strong picks, man. Very hard to
and
change.
For Maldini, like he played from 89 to 2007. Like we had a conversation on longevity. Even here, the longevity we have to recognize it. And
definitely
900 games, around 900 games.
Being a defender, you have to run more than the rest of the people in the pitch.
Yes.
Because he has to go from one end to
other end.
And that is when these highline football started. So that is when they had to cover a lot.
And about Maldini, when we were discussing, we didn't recognize his 5 Champions Trophy which he won. So my picks are these both.
Very good picks, man.
What about you? For me, I would pick Cannavaro over Maldini over here. It's your pick or what?
Cannavaro.
Cannavaro was so crazy. He carried the backline of Real Madrid at that time, and for me, he was the best CB I have ever seen. It feels like a crime if I didn't include in this 111.
And I don't know why they bring in height, man. Every time a centre back is involved, he's 5'9", so what?
After this, I wanted to also mention, you guys mentioned about Maldini, right? So, you were saying these are the 2 players. I wanted to mention one more player also here. The player is Baresi.
Yes.
Okay. And as you mentioned, the sweeper goalie. He was a sweeper defense. And that one match, it is very impactful match. It was a final. It is 94 final against Brazil. He was having a knee injury. I just saw this in an article. When I saw this, I was pretty shocked to see. Within 25 days, he recovered and he played for the match. Because the team
required. For the final.
The team required him very badly. And he was
the older players had
was crazy.
Man.
And recently, you can say Hans Flick, he was doing this offside trap, and he was the one who started this offside trap.
Yes.
So I want to mention his name also here. If you guys are okay with Maldini as left back, I will take his 2 as your picks. These are my picks.
So mine, one is Cannavaro, and my other thing I would agree with him for Beckenbauer, because a defender winning 2 Ballon d'Ors, winning a World Cup is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Because in modern times you can't even imagine that.
The revolutionized defender.
Exactly. And he along with Baresi was the sweepers at that time. And he revolutionized that position. Even
Yeah.
now, people are not following that
Mm-hmm.
because it's so hard.
So
Yeah.
dangerous.
so dangerous and hard.
He used to track back and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are my 2 picks.
So my 2 picks were Beckenbauer and Cannavaro actually. So
Oh.
you both spoke
Nice.
about it.
Nice.
And I wanted to include Baresi. So I was
Okay.
thinking of these 3 players.
Okay.
And ironically, we spoke about
Yeah.
it.
So now that we spoke about them, Baresi was like a legend, man.
Oh yeah.
Italy. When you talk about Italian defense, you remember 2 defenders.
Yeah.
Maldini and
Baresi.
Yes.
So Baresi, I wanted him in this team, but Beckenbauer, I cannot leave out players like Beckenbauer out of a World 11. He changed everything.
So now the
Germany is like this because of him.
Yeah.
Honestly, easy,
Yeah.
right? So
now the argument is
Cannavaro or Maldini.
Sorry,
Or
Cannavaro
Baresi.
or Baresi. Maldini, it's okay. We'll leave it left back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So against these 2, we have to decide.
Cannavaro
the
or
last
Baresi.
player to win the Ballon d'Or as a defender was Cannavaro.
Yeah.
Cannavaro is so perfect, man. He's
Yeah.
called as a perfect defender.
Yeah. So my pick could be Cannavaro over
Yeah,
Baresi.
Baresi. Yeah, I'm picking Cannavaro.
Okay.
So we'll go with Beckenbauer and Cannavaro.
Okay.
Yes, but the honorable mention,
Yeah.
Baresi.
And I want to mention modern greats as well. I'm not going to leave them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Virgil van Dijk. I want to mention him as like my favorite all-time Premier League defender.
yes.
And I want to mention Sergio Ramos.
Yes, man. Come on. I was going to talk about Ramos.
If not, people have
red
takes
card.
on it like it's very
For
ugly kind of defending.
No.
He's very attacking, all those things.
It's okay.
But one
The
bad
goals
thing
he
is-
scored, how many
Yeah.
goals he has scored?
Man, he scored 130 goals
Yeah.
as a defender. Nothing.
That's
no one
crazy.
can match
Yeah.
it, I guess.
And people are telling he's very aggressive and stuff.
Hmm.
Do you guys see the Spanish league at that time?
Yeah.
The way the players
was
were
very
coming, it
physical.
was very physical. It
Yeah.
was
And seeing
Barcelona squad.
the recent performance of Real Madrid, fans really wanted him to come back.
See, one thing I hate about this argument is fans wanted him. He wanted to come back.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not let him?
Why not?
Why not?
He said he'll play for free, man.
Yeah, he
God's sake.
doesn't want even any wage. And looking at this Real Madrid squad right now, they need a leader.
Exactly.
And I don't want
he would
Ramos
be
to
a proper
start
one.
every match. Okay,
Yeah.
I just want such presence in the dressing room,
Yeah.
and I want him to teach these young
Inspire
guys.
these
Yes.
people. Yeah.
You know, Asensio is a very aggressive
Yeah.
defender, but he doesn't have any control.
Yeah.
I know Ramos had so many red cards, but he never made mistakes like that cost goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need players like that. And
Yeah.
for me, Ramos is always in top defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Top 5 easy.
Easy.
People
Yes.
can argue with the wall. I don't
Yeah.
care. Ramos is top 5 defender of all
Yeah,
time.
definitely. Yes.
Barca haters will not agree.
not
but
agree,
I don't care. Easy.
And he's an exceptional leader.
Yeah.
Like we want people like that in an young squad.
To guide
Yeah.
through. To guide.
Yeah.
Not just saying any squad. We
Yeah.
need leaders like Ramos.
Exactly. So
Now we'll be moving on to the midfield.
I
Going
think
to be
there will
very
lot
crazy,
of
guys.
confusion.
I'm not sure. It was very hard to pick 1 or 2 for every position.
Yeah.
That too with midfield. I have like 30 midfielders that I can name,
Yeah.
but I don't know how to pick 1 or 2 or 3 of them.
It's very hard
Yeah.
because there are multiple exceptional players over
yeah,
here.
we can't just pick 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be going with defense to offense. So
Okay.
first we'll go with defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
So who's
go
your
with
pick?
it.
I want to start.
Yes.
Claude Makelele.
Wow.
Mm.
I knew you were going to mention that.
Claude Makelele is the guy who defined defensive mid. You know, have you seen a position named after a player?
Yeah.
This is the first position where they say Makelele's position. Makelele. Because he revolutionized defensive mid.
And that
Yeah.
impact he has created on the
Impact,
game.
and he's the best ever defensive mid, if you ask me, because not best ever. I know certain players who were better than him in certain
But he
achievements and everything,
revolutionized
but
that
he's
position.
the best for me. And there was one story when Perez removed Makelele from Madrid.
Yeah.
Zidane himself has said,
Yeah.
"What is the point of painting over a Bentley if you're going to remove the engine?"
Yeah. It's
So-
a fact.
Yeah.
The player like Zidane coming and talking about a player
Yeah.
impact on such a Galactico squad
Yeah.
speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And he went to Chelsea, legend.
Legend.
Chelsea's legend, Makelele. So I pick Makelele.
Okay. For DMF.
Yeah, but
Okay.
other player I wanted was Lothar Matthäus,
Okay.
a German legend.
Yes.
so many achievements, man.
You just put out the best two names there.
Yeah.
So for me, but I want to pick Makelele just because of the way he revolutionized the defensive midfield. But high respect for Mateus.
So for me, I am going to pick a modern great over here.
I knew it. I knew it.
So my pick could be Sergio Busquets.
I knew
over
it.
here. And see,
Crazy.
Why am I getting along with you guys? Always my pick is around his pick or his pick.
yeah. See, people say Cruz, Modric, and Casemiro are the best midfield in the entire world. But for me, Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets was monstrous.
Yeah.
Absolutely
midfield of all
monstrous.
time.
Yes.
I'll give it a wall.
And after Busquets left, Iniesta and Xavi played for a little while. But we noticed the difference. Like the presence of Busquets affected them so much.
Yeah.
Like it was not the same scary Barca anymore. So
I think at the time he was injured or something happened.
Yeah,
And
he did not
that's
leave the
when
club.
that's when we saw that impact.
Yeah.
And I have one crazy start on Busquets.
Mhm.
Actually, he was going to be my third choice.
Okay.
But every match he averaged around, in every single match, Busquets had one stat about him, okay?
Okay.
He had the most line-breaking passes.
Yeah.
And he always broke out of these high-pressure situations. Around 98% of the time, he escaped.
98% speaks the volume.
98%
Yeah.
of the time. And in such era of dominance everywhere, man, he came out with the ball.
Yeah.
That is such an underrated stat. And so that is what you need in a defensive midfielder, right? You break out of such high-pressure situations and give that line break.
Yeah.
So Busquets was damn good at that.
I saw one more crazy stat, which Busquets throughout his career has only taken a break of 17 matches.
Oh God. Just 17.
Just think of the longevity this guy had.
Yes.
And he doesn't look like that, actually.
Yeah. people with longevity generally we compare with having like big muscles and something and all.
He's
but he is not like
different.
that. Yes.
But they just put him as a very weak physical personality. He's not, man.
Yeah.
If he is so weak, why wasn't he bullied and
Yeah.
the ball was taken from
PS
him?
could have easily pushed him and
exactly.
taken the post.
And so many players have claimed him as the most intelligent player they have played with. So that
When-
shows volumes how he's escaping.
Even Lionel Messi himself said Busquets was the mastermind of the midfield, which included Xavi and Iniesta.
Yes, exactly.
So it
People speak
speaks
about
volume.
Iniesta and Xavi.
Yeah.
People has to speak more about.
Since he is playing still now, it's always one problem. Like when the player leaves, then only the recognition
starts
he
to
deserves.
recognize,
game.
Starts. Yes.
But
So
are you picking Busquets over Makelele?
you have to think about that. What's your
I
argument?
don't
I will say like the name of the position is kept behind him, so we have to give the due respect to him.
Yeah,
but the honorable mention we should give for Busquets and also to Casemiro.
Casemiro, man.
Casemiro.
Even now, this season,
At this season, also is killing it.
what is he doing? He still runs like a 17-year-old.
He's still playing in the toughest league in the world.
Exactly.
And the minute he gets subbed off, goals are
Match
coming.
changes.
Yeah.
Goals are coming. That shows the impact he has on such squads, man. Like for me, Busquets and Casemiro, though they are modern, don't want people to just take it like modern day or nostalgia or anything. They too deserve to be in top 5 of
Exactly.
all time.
Top 5 of all time.
for the defensive mid.
Yeah.
But I feel like Makelele is better.
But Makelele, I agree that he revolutionized the position. But if you think like if you see whether the player specific performance, like if you ask me Busquets or Makelele, I would put Busquets in my team.
Okay.
Because I agree that he revolutionized that position. Like he named the position. But for me, I want the best player of all time. Maybe in his generation, he was a legend in that position, so he got named like that. But Busquets was the best in our generation.
He's underrated, man.
Yeah. So my argument is that
And he also played against Real Madrid.
that is at their prime.
Yeah,
prime
exactly.
Yeah.
When there were these
He
three people who was running all around, scoring goals, lots and lots of goals against them. Yeah.
And Makelele was the most critical part of Chelsea. That Chelsea was so good. He was the key of that. Premier League was not as tough as now, but it was very, very hard. Premier League. And he was very critical. He was in Galacticos.
So what shall we agree?
Whom are we choosing now?
So since you guys are going with
they choose
Busquets,
themselves. They choose themselves easily.
But since
we have to keep only one. That's the
that is.
So we'll go with Sergio Busquets then.
Now that you have mentioned Chelsea's part, I am getting confused.
So Chelsea is very hard, and Lothar Matthäus also invented that box-to-box midfielder position. So I cannot leave him. Okay,
and I can say Busquets had two supporting roles as well.
Without Xavi and
Iniesta,
I don't know if he will be
So for that we can maybe consider
Makelele. We'll go with Makelele.
Okay then.
Okay. Honors has to be given.
It's very hard to pick, guys. Please do not hit on us. Now, moving on to the very difficult part. Centre mid, man.
Centre.
I don't know. Forget arguing with these guys. I don't know who to pick myself.
Same here.
But I want to start here.
Go on with it.
I'm picking Xavi Hernandez.
Okay.
Xavi Hernandez is my pick.
Okay.
He has a very, very crazy start. That itself will put him above everyone else. Each and every match he has played, he has averaged around 100 passes with 97% completion rate. He scans the pitch 360 degree. His intelligence is off the charts. There are people who come close to him when it comes to that. Andres Pirlo, Iniesta, Toni Kroos, all these guys who has like crazy sniper kind of this one. Pirlo used to average 100 crosses and 100 this one long balls. Crazy vision. Kroos and Pirlo. Iniesta had such a great dribbling and vision and everything, but this guy was a combination of both. Xavi Hernandez, top man. Give the ball to him and forget it. He will do the rest.
Okay. For me, I am confused between two players.
Okay.
One is based on impact, and one is based on stats, based on passes, and based on the same stat you said. I have an argument over here. You mentioned that Xavi's pass percentage was 97%, right? Toni Kroos's pass percentage is 98.
Yes, that is what I said. There are people like snipers. But he moves out. That scanning, that escaping, that impact he creates, everything.
I have
slightly better than him.
I have one question over here. Are we comparing players in their prime or throughout their career? Throughout their career. So Xavi throughout his career did not perform in the same level. In the end, he was like kind of forced out of the club. Toni Kroos, he left on his own volition. He came out of retirement.
I have a point here. I'm a very big Madrid fan. I'm a huge fan of Kroos. I've been following him for 12-13 years now.
Okay.
He hit his prime, like that numbers, which can be compared to Xavi after coming to Madrid. When he was in Bayern, he was a very good player. But he was not at that level. So if you take prime also, prime Toni Kroos started from 2016.
Okay.
And he left the club about 2024. So his prime was 8 years. 8 years of phenomenal prime.
Yes.
But the same amount of prime will be there for Xavi also. He was there from 2005, 6 or around 8. He hit his prime. He was there until 10s also.
So for me, in that, when you are comparing the prime years, let's look at trophies.
You want to talk about trophies? Xavi.
I mean,
World Cups, La Ligas, Champions Leagues, trebles. He has everything, man. We cannot compare Xavi's
almost
trophy
like
cabinet with
whom
anyone.
you are talking about in the CMF. Even I will also mention. Everyone has trophies.
But
Xavi.
for me, the
accuracy part which you mentioned, it is.
Toni is a sniper, man.
But for me, when you are comparing about crazy stats, Messi's 92 comes to mind. And one team achievement which is like impossible to achieve. That is the 3 UCL wins consecutively. And I know that it was part of the BBC era. But I would argue the midfield was more better than the first 3.
I cannot tell better,
I mean,
but they played
contributed.
very
the delivery was
Modric
so
and
good.
Casemiro, they did. But man, Xavi's trophy cabinet, thing, player attribute, captain.
Actually, I'm talking this much about Cruz, but that's not my pick.
Okay. Okay, who is your pick?
Okay, when we are making a World 11, and even you are saying one player got saved because of this guy, we cannot leave out Zinedine Zidane for CM.
He was my pick too, and I wanted to mention in different
He's
way.
an attacking mid.
I just wanted
he
the
played
viewers.
majority of his career in centre mid.
Yeah.
But he always, on paper, he's centre mid, but he's always near the box. He's traveling from
That's his play
half
style,
to
right? That's his play
mid
style.
box.
No, see,
Yeah.
when you look at his goal contribution, for me personally, what I will say is when they are a perfect attacking midfielder, they have to have a 50% goal contribution of matches. Zidane doesn't have that.
He was a different kind of attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
He was a
Yeah.
ball carrier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is what
So
his
that's why
main
brings him
strength
up
is. That
here
is
in
what.
CMF.
That is why I want him to play in centre mid.
Okay, tell me something. You have a player like Makelele defending your pivot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want ball carrier like Zidane who can create more inside, or do you want a midfielder who can control everything?
Even Zidane does that.
Zidane does controlling.
Zidane
Yeah.
does that. But
Yeah.
passing, line breaking passes, Zidane is a ball carrier. When you compare Xavi's and Zidane's passing is phenomenal. But is it Xavi's level? Create those line breaking passes.
His passes may not be his strength, but when it comes to dribbling, I think he outranks
Easy.
Xavi quite
Yeah,
easily.
yeah.
Yes.
Because I would need Makelele to win the ball. Give it Xavi in a tight situation. He creates and gives to Zidane. He blasts through.
And you
That's
know,
how it
you are-
has to be.
you know
Okay.
one more thing. If I'm playing an UCL final, I want a player who can handle all the pressure that he can take.
He absorbs the pressure.
Yeah.
And
And
about
we have
98
seen-
World Cup we should mention.
Yeah. We have seen Xavi like get angry in the pitch and get out. We have seen Zidane also do that. Admit. But when it comes to talking to when it's not his problem and the rest of the team is going crazy, I think Zidane was a better leader over there.
Zidane is so composed.
Yeah.
Always.
He's always so composed.
It reflects in his managing skills also.
Yeah. So yeah, even if we're
Bringing out the point here.
we are mentioning the three-peat for Cruz, right? Who was the leader of the three-peat? It's Zidane.
And I thought like you're picking Cruz, so I wanted to mention to viewers by a gift, by adding a gift that this one.
Oh, okay.
But actually, I'm not going to argue anything about Zidane because he was my pick for attacking mid.
Oh.
I wanted him to be the ball carrier from the midfield to attack. I wanted him to be that connector between midfield and wingers.
But the player we select in attacking mid,
There is no debate on it for us.
yeah, for me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, we'll get to that.
But World 11 without Xavi.
World 11 without Zidane.
I want
Exactly.
Zidane.
Zidane. Only alone without Zidane.
Okay, then we'll do one thing. We can pick attacking mid and center mid together
Okay.
based on the arguments now. So,
Okay, yeah, this will be good.
Here comes that point.
yeah. So mine attacking mid is Zidane. I
Okay.
want Xavi and Zidane
Okay.
with the Makelele in defense.
I think ours might align through.
I think, see, I have seen legends speak about football players.
Yeah.
And there was one player who actually had the magic of Lionel Messi. People
Before
talk about him
Lionel
before
Messi.
Lionel Messi.
Exactly.
People talk about him before Messi. We saw that magic of ball carrying with this guy, and
Yes.
that is Maradona.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. So we wanted to pick Maradona and Zidane.
Without Maradona, there is no attacking midfield for me.
Yeah.
So for me, if Zidane and Maradona are playing in the same team, imagine that.
But your defense will reduce.
No,
But
we already have
having
such
a-
an awesome backline, right? And we have the best DMF also.
And we are not even having we are having Maldini, we have Beckenbauer.
We have the
I
best
was thinking you were
goalkeeper.
talking about Ronaldo.
No,
Actually-
we are actually wanted to mention Maradona, but
There is-
accidentally we matched it. So
Nice.
I'm giving a
Maradona-
shout out for Ronaldinho, but
Yeah.
Maradona's magic, Maradona's beauty of the handling the ball, I don't think anyone except one player can match that.
Yeah,
Messi.
Yeah.
and even in his last years also, he he was dribbling and those knee taps which he do. All those videos I have seen. It's very
You've seen
like
the crazy back passes and all.
God of hand.
Yeah. He just played
Sorry,
350.
hand of God.
you are making fun.
But we are actually forgetting one very big player, Andres Iniesta, man. How can
Without
mention
mentioning Iniesta, there is no
Iniesta, Xavi?
The combo.
See, I would pick Iniesta over Xavi actually. For me, Iniesta was better than Xavi. Xavi coordinated with Iniesta and Busquets well, but Iniesta's vision and perspective was better than these two guys.
No. Xavi was magic, man. Iniesta is very, very good. Don't get me wrong. He has man of the matches in so many finals, back to back, and that guy won the World Cup for Spain in 2010 final.
And for Maradona, we can argue this also.
Maradona, I want him to be in the squad, but I was thinking Zidane was better for this team that we were picking. Makelele, Xavi and Zidane.
We can pick both, right?
But Zidane and Maradona is a very, very
It's scary, absolutely scary. Yes.
So
think of a team with these both.
Yeah,
but leaving out Xavi and Iniesta, guys, don't cancel us. It's very hard.
It's very, very hard. You can see you can see from our discussions. We are not picking it very easily,
and we don't know the choices of others too. Until now.
We will go with
Zidane and Maradona.
Zidane in the right, Maradona,
the legend,
crazy midfield. But I'm leaving out Xavi and Iniesta. I cannot.
Shout out to the best midfield in the world. Xavi, Iniesta and Busquets.
We left out the best three. But there are better players. This shows the world's quality.
Yes.
Now, I don't think we need debates for wingers. Left wing Cristiano, right wing Messi. I think
any day.
We don't even have to discuss about. But
just put it.
Let's talk about.
Let's talk.
I have one crazy thing to say over here.
But before that, before we get into these arguments, I want to give huge shout outs to few wingers. Neymar Jr.
Yes. I was about to talk about
Neymar Jr. West, the prince who never became a king. Easy. Thing is, injuries ruined his career. He was going to win a Ballon d'Or easily if it wasn't for these two books.
After coming to Santos, we expected a better comeback from him.
But he is giving his best.
And the injuries
he's playing with injuries. Neymar, so good. One of the best wingers of all time. Not just this generation. Don't start that.
All time is
top 3.
Yes.
You can check the stats. Easily.
We don't need stats, man. We don't need eye test for him also. He tests everything.
The thing is, like, they compare him with Ronaldinho, and they say that Ronaldinho
was such an awesome player. If you compare their stats, it's nowhere near.
Exactly. Neymar is somewhere.
I can agree with the skills and the dribbles which he made.
Even for dribbling, I would say Neymar. At least equal.
Yes.
But he's magic, man. Though I was a Madrid fan, at the peak of Madrid also, when we were facing Barca, I was so scared of Neymar.
Tiki-taka.
MSN scared everyone. Nobody comes close. And Neymar was a critical one.
Yes, exactly.
Because even after Neymar left also, Suarez and Messi were playing. And they got beat 8-2. 5-4. It was so bad.
It shows.
8-2. But any shout out to right winger?
Hazard.
Okay.
Mo Salah in modern era.
Salah we spoke about in the other video also, previous video. If you have not watched, you can watch it. We have given our tribute to Salah.
Salah, man.
When you mark my words right now. When Salah leaves the Prem, he is going to conquer wherever he go. Then people will say Liverpool made a mistake. Mark my words right now.
Do not leave such player.
Support
him in his crisis.
Arne Slot, if you leave him out, you are dumb. That's all. I wanted to say Mo Salah.
Okay. Now we have given shoutouts. Hazard and Mo Salah. Now let's come. Who is the GOAT? Who's better?
I thought we are making a striker.
No, we need a good conversation. I'm a crazy Ronaldo fan.
We know that. We know that. They should know that too.
But who is the GOAT?
See, I don't think there is even a discussion. Have you heard Jamie Carragher's interview? My opinion is literally that no one can come close to Messi for me. Absolutely no one can do whatever Messi does for me. There is not even a discussion over here.
Easily.
Ronaldo is the greatest goal scorer of all time. But everything else, Messi is miles ahead for me.
Not miles.
For me, it's absolutely miles ahead.
The passes, the
Talk about dribbling. Talk about
dribbles,
dribbling. Talk about
dribbling.
passes.
Okay.
Talk about
I know
passes.
where you will go.
Yeah.
You will go again to the 2008 Ronaldo. I know where he is going.
See, put 2008 Ronaldo against prime Messi is nothing.
Dribbling wise.
Dribbling wise. Dribbling
wise.
wise.
Yes.
My answer is obviously the same.
I would say
8 Ballon d'Ors.
greatest. Don't get me started on those Ballon d'Ors.
Deep Ballon d'Ors.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ballon d'Ors,
fine.
Messi's, all 8 are not deserved.
Yeah.
5 or 6 of them are deserved. Other 2 is not. Lewandowski's ones.
To be honest,
Shouldn't
yeah.
have
But
compared.
Lewandowski's one was 2020, so
yeah,
there was
yeah.
no Ballon d'Or.
So that was gone.
Mm.
But the next year, it wasn't supposed to come to Messi.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Just because of World Cup from last year, they gave.
Yeah.
If that is
Yeah.
the case, why wasn't it given to Lewandowski? So Messi's 8 Ballon d'Ors, I will not consider.
See, we are not talking about
Yeah.
Ballon d'Ors.
Leave about Ballon
That
d'Ors.
will leave.
But about
But
skills.
Ronaldo,
Let me
he's
ask
the
you
greatest
something.
goal scorer. He is the greatest playmaker.
Yeah.
No,
That I would say.
no. See,
See.
if you are saying Ronaldo is the greatest goal scorer, look at the amount of matches each played. Who has a better goal to match ratio?
Look at the teams around them. People, when they talk about Messi has more goal to game ratio, they always forget the teams around.
Okay, then he was
even
also part
even he had.
No.
Okay, simple
I'll
question.
tell you.
I have
I'll tell you
simple-
something.
I have a simple question.
Look at Barca since Messi's debut. When did the team become bad? 2016. That was not a bad Barca.
Yeah.
Comparatively for Barca.
yes.
Barca, man, they were the world's best squad.
Hmm.
You have people supplying you left and right. You have
And
support
are you
from
seriously
everywhere.
saying Madrid is not that?
Galacticos.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Madrid had so many problems when Ronaldo came in.
Yeah.
It was in transition.
Hmm.
There were so many manager changes. Ronaldo was in, Manchester United was so good, but that was a changing phase. People were changing like anything, and he was a young Ronaldo. In that squad, he performed like that. He came to Madrid, wasn't that good. You can tell Messi has so many assists. Do you know how many goals Benzema and Higuain has
Yeah,
missed?
they missed a lot. Yes.
That itself would have put
But-
Ronaldo's assist by 30 times.
The point is, when Messi passes, it's hard to miss.
Exactly.
That is the point here.
The
See,
precision.
Ronaldo provides assists. Okay.
Open goals, no keeper, no defender.
Maybe few goals of Messi's were also
No.
missed like that.
Messi's were missed. I'm not
Yeah.
saying no, but the quality of players around. Higuain and Benzema has killed so many of Ronaldo's assists, or else he would be in the playmaker. Playmaking of Ronaldo is very underrated, man. Have you
Yeah.
guys
See,
seen those
I am-
clips? He
I am saying
passes like De Bruyne.
he's
in
a
some
good
passes.
he's a good playmaker.
Huh.
But nothing compared to Messi.
No one can argue that.
Yeah, nothing compared to Messi when it's come to playmaking. I will ask you a simple question.
Yeah.
Do you really think Ronaldo can have 125 GS in 1 year?
No.
Consider prime Ronaldo.
When did Messi have 125 GA?
His 92 goal season was
He
125
had 35
GS.
assists.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's simply I love Ronaldo. I absolutely respect him. I don't mean any disrespect, but he's nothing close to Messi. For me, it's like he's miles ahead.
125 GA is crazy.
Yeah.
Now we are giving Ballon d'Ors for 50 GA.
125. See the level it has dropped from then to now.
if you compare one good striker and you put Kevin De Bruyne over there, then I would say those two are equal to Messi.
Messi.
But there is one thing we are missing. Messi's prime, that 2012, that is very good. But the versatility, the league conquering, that Messi didn't prove. I mean, he could have proved. Don't get me wrong. If he had played, he could have proved.
Yeah.
But when he went to PSG, France, he was good, but he didn't show the same level of adapting like Ronaldo did. Ronaldo conquered Spain, England, Italy.
Now,
I
now he's even
Even at
doing
41 years old, he's scoring bang
goals
like,
on goals.
goal scoring wise, creating wise, dribbling, passing. It's so underrated for Ronaldo. Nobody
that
sees
I would
that.
definitely say. Yes.
The prime Ronaldo had in 2008, 125 assists from Messi is very good, but win every single thing a player can win at that age, and as a midfielder.
See, I'm not saying he's not in the level that people speak. He is in that level, but Messi is above that level. That is what I'm saying.
We can say around 2%.
No,
man.
No
Not
way.
2%.
No way.
He is very good. Messi is very good.
Yeah.
But as a Ronaldo fan, it is hard to accept. Messi is very better in certain areas. But people have compared free kicks of Messi and Ronaldo. Both have very, very good free kicks. Messi's is clinical. Ronaldo's is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah. One has power and precision. One has skill and aiming.
Exactly.
One is a magician. One is a absolute leader.
Carnage.
Let's just say we were lucky to be a part of this era.
It won't be Ronaldo versus Messi.
Yeah.
Ronaldo
and Messi.
We will miss it.
And
we are already missing it.
When they were competing the Ballon d'Or rankings and that time goals, like you mentioned, like 125 GAs. Like it was around from 80 to 120.
Yeah. Now no one has that.
Yeah.
It's
that's
the impact they have created.
We thought it was normal.
Until they left.
Now we are dying for 20-30 goals. Haaland scores 22 and he's the GOAT now. So some fan kids know. These guys had 70, 80s, 90 goals in a season.
And it was called average
season for them.
That is the level they set.
Yeah.
Huge shout out. No need to give shout outs. Big guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Messi is better.
Messi is the good.
Coming from a Ronaldo fan?
No, it's very hard to accept.
But
Ronaldo is always hated by the world.
Yeah.
Always.
That we have to say.
Misunderstood.
FIFA was against him.
Yeah.
We as fans never let him down. So many haters. He has proved everyone wrong. He's the most famous man on the planet.
And we have to followers. Personally.
Every single upcoming players I have seen, they keep Ronaldo as a motivation.
Idol.
Idol. Always. Because he is the GOAT when it comes to mentality.
Yeah.
And he started from scratch.
As a person, I love Ronaldo more than Messi. As a skill and skillful player and all the contributions he has done, Messi is better.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll move on to the final position.
That is a
striker.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I have not watched him play that much. Okay. But based on the things the legends talk about
him.
Yeah. So we can't leave him out of this list. And he had so many goals.
127 goals.
Yeah.
Don't count everything.
I mean, at that time it was not
more than 750. That is still crazy. I don't think these modern strikers who they talk about, Suarez, Lewandowski,
Harry Kane,
Mbappe, all these strikers that we talk about now,
they have not come.
Fernando Torres, I can
even they would agree on it.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah. They might have said already.
They're putting straight away. Pele is our
good striker. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
But it's easy.
There are so many shoutouts. Yeah. I would say after Pele, Suarez. Though I hated him.
See, Suarez, I will say one stat about him. During these two kings were conquering the world, there was only one player who had golden boot.
Yes. Who came very close
to them.
And that is Luis Suarez. Everyone says Benzema, but
no. Benzema had one season.
Yeah.
That was very good.
Yes.
And he won the Ballon d'Or deservingly.
Yes.
But no, Suarez is way better than Benzema.
Way better. And he's so underrated.
Yeah.
Even, did you see his visit to India? People were taking autographs and photos from Messi, but no one was caring about Suarez.
Everyone hates him because of his dark art.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen those photos.
Benzema 17.
15.
Oh, 15, sorry.
15.
Go. But Suarez, easily for me.
But even now he's scoring too.
Guys,
I have one question for you guys then.
Yeah.
Who will be the future of left and right wings after Messi and Ronaldo?
Wings.
Everyone talks about strikers. Everyone talks about attacking midfielders.
Striker, if you ask, we can say
striker conversation is there.
Yeah.
That is limited to certain players.
2 players we can say.
Wingers are very hard.
I am bringing in Michael Olise for right wing.
He's an absolute.
He's going to be so good. Yamal, people can argue, but if he continues this way,
attitude,
he will not become an all-time great. Olise has a potential.
for me,
I will say
Rafinha
yes.
has a great potential.
So Rafinha performs the same way he did last season.
Then
For
he has
next
a
5
Yeah,
years,
yeah.
then he has a
But
chance.
He
I
has
don't-
a chance.
I highly doubt it.
Hmm.
But if Mbappe played in left, like he used to
Maybe.
do, he would be. But
I,
now
lo-
he's a
I
striker.
love
He's a striker.
Mbappe in left wing.
Yeah.
I seriously want to
I
say
don't want him as a
I
striker.
don't want him as a
It's
striker.
because of the lack of striker.
Yeah.
No,
Not just that,
see-
it's because of Vini's presence.
Yeah.
I want him to. He can't play striker.
They can't
Yeah.
accommodate.
Mbappe can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I would tell Mbappe in left wing and Olise in right wing.
yeah.
For me, they will be the
But
future.
I think he will not be playing in left wing anymore after this. Yes. So it's a
I
sad
hope
thing.
some new coach who comes,
Yeah, maybe
They
they
might
will
try-
try him.
they
there.
should put
But
it there.
the amount of goals he's scoring in
He's
striker.
legend, man. He's already a
So-
legend.
So I don't think
Assists.
they're going to change his position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. But
Mhm.
guys, I want to give a very, very huge shout out to the strikers. We talked about Suarez. All
Yeah.
good.
Mm.
Marco Van Basten.
Van Basten. At that time, he was
Man,
in the peak of his
I'll
career.
tell you something. At 28 years, only 2 people have more Ballon d'Ors than him.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is more also. 28 years, he had 3 Ballon d'Ors.
Mm.
3 Ballon d'Ors by the time of 28.
Yeah.
He was forced out of the game by the defenders because he was so scary for them.
Mm. Yeah.
You should see the horror tackles on him. These tackles ended his career.
Yeah.
It was, if it was this year's game, he would have survived.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The
There is-
actions,
now much
that
harder.
age, the Rijkaard, Gullit, that
VAR.
team was so good.
Mm.
We cannot leave out Marco Van Basten when it comes to all-time 11 talks,
Yeah.
because he had 3 Ballon d'Ors in under 28 age,
Yes.
and he was forced out of game by the horrible tackles
Tackles,
on him
yes.
because they were so scared of him.
Yeah.
For me, he's the second place in striker after
For
Pele.
me, I have to give one shout out to Ronaldo Nazario over here.
Oh,
R9.
R9.
Yeah.
R9.
R9.
His hairstyle is very popular.
R9 was crazy, but his main thing is he had a leg injury and he was not able to perform
Yeah.
longevity. Like he did not have longevity
Yeah.
as much as these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he, in his prime, he was definitely very good.
Yes. Absolutely.
So I'll give one shout out to him.
Yeah.
So,
These are
These are
playing 11.
all-time 11.
All-time
Yeah.
playing 11.
Guys, I know we have left out so many of your favorites.
yeah,
So many legends
we
out of
tried.
this.
We tried to keep everyone in conversation.
And this is the best we feel
Hmm.
for every position and to suit this formation.
Yeah.
You can drop down your World 11
In
of
the
all
comments.
time.
All-time greatest 11. We will review it.
Definitely encourage that, because
Yeah.
we also want to know about more underrated players.
yeah.
And we want to see your choices too.
Yeah.
You can interact with us and we will reply to majority of the comments.
We might have left out some important players over here.
Yeah.
Like I forgot to give shout out to Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah. Kevin.
But
Easy.
put down yours in the comment section and
Yes.
we'll compare.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, guys. That's
Yeah.
it. We'll see you next week.
Okay.
Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Peace out.